Our lead story on 8 o'clock tonight. Well, with the Ram Mandir opening in January, a new town is on the rise. Tons of infra projects, a state-of-the-art airport with a traditional touch and a revamped railway station, the Ayodhya Dham Junction. Well, the Prime Minister is set to visit the temple town tomorrow to inaugurate the new airport and the revamped railway station ahead of the grand opening of the Ram Mandir. Ahead of the Prime Minister's visit, Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath flew down to Ayodhya to take stock of the preparations underway. But here's what everyone is waiting to see. What will be Ram Lala's look? Well, there are 3 idols in the reckoning, and the temple trust met today to finalize a sculpture that will be placed at the Sanctum Sanctorum. But there's a lot of excitement on the ground, everybody looking forward to that grand event. And Tanish Punjabi is now joining us live from Ayodhya. Tanish, well, you've spent quite a lot of time in Ayodhya in the past couple of days. What is the mood on the ground, and what are people looking at? I mean, what are the prospects that people see coming, with the inauguration of the Ram Temple? It's over to you.
Well, before the prospects, I would like to tell you about the mood. Since, as you can see, it's very cold here, but still people are out here at the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk in this very cold. Let us just, try to speak to some of the residents here of Ayodhya who have been living here and who have seen the development themselves. Ma'am, क्या नाम है आपका?
मेरा नाम सृष्टि है, मैं अयोध्या वासी हूँ और मुझे गर्व की बात है कि मैं अयोध्या से हूँ और मुझे इस 2 साल में इतना डेवलपमेंट देखने को मिला है। और
जैसे कि मैम मैं देख सकता हूँ कि आपके छोटे छोटे बच्चे भी हैं, तो आपको क्या लगता है फ्यूचर में जाकर उनके लिए बेहतर होगा ये, क्योंकि इस शहर की इकोनॉमी बढ़ रही है, आपको लगता है बेहतर होगा उनके लिए?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बेहतर होगा। और ये योगी जी ने, मोदी जी ने जो भी किया है हमारे अयोध्या के लिए बहुत ही अच्छा किया है और आगे भी अच्छा ही होगा। कुछ लोग तो बहुत उनके ऊपर बहुत से वो लगाए हैं, लेकिन ये सब झूठ है।
इकोनॉमी की बात करें, आपको लग रहा है कि टूरिज्म बढ़ रहा है, ऐसा लग रहा है कि आपको टूरिज्म बढ़ रहा है तो फिर कुछ फ़ायदा होगा निवासियों को?
बहुत फ़ायदा होगा और हुआ भी है। रोड चौड़ीकरण और अयोध्या में इतना डेवलप, राम मंदिर का निर्माण जो आज से 500 सालों में नहीं हो पाया, वो हम लोग के भविष्य में देखने को मिल रहा है। बहुत से डेवलपमेंट हुए हैं, मुझे तो बहुत ज़्यादा खुशी है इस चीज़ के लिए, बहुत खुशी है।
ठीक है, बहुत बहुत थैंक यू मैम। हम लोग और लोगों से विल ट्राई टू स्पीक टू मोर पीपल अराउंड अस, विल ट्राई टू गेट ऑल द कलर्स। सर, आपका नाम?
महंत आचार्य सीताराम है।
तो आपको क्या लग रहा है, अब क्या अयोध्या में कुछ बेहतर हो सकता है इकोनॉमिकली अगर हम बात करें?
देखिए, अयोध्या में इतना बेहतर हो चुका है, 50,000 करोड़ रुपया की परियोजनाएं यहाँ पर लाभ कर रही है। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डा हो गया और जो है रेलवे स्टेशन जो है अंतर्राष्ट्रीय लेवल पे तैयार हो गया है, जिसको कल प्रधानमंत्री के करकमलों द्वारा जो है उसका उद्घाटन किया जाएगा। और यहाँ पे मार्ग को लेकर देखिए तो भक्ति मार्ग हो गया, जन्मभूमि पथ हो गया और राम पथ हो गया, परिक्रमा मार्ग है। हर एक स्थिति से जो है भारतीय जनता पार्टी इतने बेहतर काम कर रही है। पूर्ववर्ती सरकारों में अयोध्या उपेक्षित रहता था, आज अयोध्या के लिए पूरे विश्व के लोग अग्रसर हैं और आने के लिए उन्मुख हैं और अयोध्या का इतना विकास हुआ है, अयोध्या इतनी सज संवर गई है। और यहाँ के डेवलपमेंट के बारे में अगर बताया जाए तो अयोध्या का इतना विकास हुआ है कि आगे आने वाले दिनों में यहाँ 5 लाख से लोग अधिक आएंगे और इसको लेकर के अयोध्या की इतना सजाया गया है, संवारा गया है, कल्पना।
जरूर काफ़ी सजावट देखने को मिली है और सजावट के साथ साथ यहाँ पे काफी रंग रूप गीत संगीत भी चल रहा है। आपका नाम सर और आप क्या भजन गाते हैं?
मेरा नाम अंकित त्रिपाठी है और मैं भगवान रामचंद्र जी के चरण कमलों में एक भजन गाना चाहूँगा। सजा दो घर को गुलशन सा, अवध में राम आए हैं। सजा दो घर को गुलशन सा, अवध में राम आए हैं। लगे कुटिया भी दुल्हन सी, लगे कुटिया भी दुल्हन सी, अवध में राम आए हैं। इसी के साथ मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा कि पहले हमारा भारतवर्ष आगरा के ताजमहल से जाना जाता था, लेकिन आज वो भगवान राम के राम मंदिर से जाना चाहेगा।
So you can see lot of excitement here, and of course lot of colors and music here. We are at the Lata Mangeshkar Chowk, and you know, people are really ecstatic and also hopeful about the future, that the development that is happening will bring economic prosperity to the city. Yes,
absolutely, Tanishq. A lot of color, music, a culture unique to Ayodhya, and of course Ram Lala has different meanings for different people there. So thanks very much for joining us with that update from Ayodhya. But it's not just the Ram Janmabhoomi. The whole of Ayodhya is adorning a new look. And it's not just about the city alone either. It's truly about welcoming the world to the transformed temple town. And this means ensuring increased connectivity to Ayodhya as well. And the city now has a modern airport with a touch of tradition that the ancient town truly represents. Now, the Ayodhya railway station has also been completely revamped. The Ayodhya Dham junction is all set to welcome guests for the big opening in January. My colleague Tanish Punjabi was at the railway station today, and he sent us this report on how the station has been truly transformed there. Take a look.
I'm right now standing inside the Ayodhya Dham railway station. Although this is the old railway station, just beside it is the new railway station. But here, the Vande Bharat train and the Amrit Bharat train have arrived, and which Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to inaugurate tomorrow, along with the airport, which Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to flag off the Vande Bharat and the Amrit Bharat trains here from the new Ayodhya Dham railway station. The Ayodhya Dham railway station is around 144 meters high in height and has ground plus 2 floors in it. It has new signages, escalators. So the look of it is like a new from temple, from outside it looks like a temple, and from inside it has modern world-class facilities. But as of now, the trains have arrived here, which Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to flag off, tomorrow, and he will also inaugurate the new international airport and the new railway station of Ayodhya. With camera person Nitish Kumar Verma, Tanish Punjabi for NDTV.
But what is the political fallout of the Ram Mandir inauguration? Well, we're in the middle of a fascinating political flux. It's a clash of identities, ideologies, and a lot of interesting political posturing as well. Now, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah hit out at the BJP's Hindutva ideology at a Congress function, but significantly also reasserted his own Hindu identity as one different from the saffron parties. Is this the Congress's challenge to Hindutva or an outreach to a crucial vote bank? Here's a report.
As the inauguration of the Ram Mandir dominates the political discourse, Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah's challenge to Hindutva at the Congress Foundation Day in the state, where he reiterated that being a Hindu and Ram devotee, he is still an opponent of Hindutva, sparked off a sharp reaction from the BJP.
Hindutva. I am an Hindu. Hindutva bere, Hindu bere. Now Sri Ram Puja madalva, iವರು ಒಬ್ರೇನಾ ಮಾಡೋದು? ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಊರುಗಳಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ರಾಮಂದ್ರ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ವಾ? ಭಜನೆ ಮಾಡಲ್ವಾ ರಾಮನ ಭಜನೆ ಮಾಡಲ್ವಾ?
Congress party has never had any clarity with regard to the issues of Bharat or with regard to Hindutva. Always they are into divisive politics, they are into appeasement politics, they don't respect the law of the land. Why do they get into religion aspect? So they have got no moral right or ethics to talk about Hindutva.
Like several other Congress and opposition leaders, Siddaramaiah has made strong statements against Hindutva. However, against the backdrop of the Ram Mandir inauguration, these statements are seen aimed at reiterating the Hindu identity before the electorate, especially after his recent flip-flop on the hijab issue. He had first said that they will be lifting the ban on hijabs, but later said the decision will be taken after discussion. After backtracking on the hijab statement, Siddaramaiah seems to be undertaking damage control measures to consolidate Hindu votes while taking on the BJP ahead of the Lok Sabha election. With camera person Govind Pratibaraman in Bengaluru for NDTV.
And well, in the run-up to 2024, political groupings are in a churn, particularly within the India bloc, the opposition alliance, as negotiations now begin for seat sharing. Now, this has begun with Nitish Kumar's political ploy, a change of guard in the JDU. Well, he has taken back the reins of the party, with Lalan Singh stepping down after much speculation. This also as the BJP has stepped up its attack on Nitish Kumar, saying he's trapped in Lalu Prasad Yadav's Chakravyuh. But what is really the Nitish plan, and what does it mean for the India bloc? Take a look.
आप सब लोगों का मैं अभिनंदन करता हूँ।
Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar is back as the Janata Dal United President. Rajiv Ranjan Singh, also known as Lalan Singh's exit as President, had become imminent after his failure to negotiate with other India bloc partners that Nitish could be the prime ministerial face of the bloc. Sources say when TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee and AAP chief Arvind Kejriwal floated the proposal of Mallikarjun Kharge as the opposition's PM face for 2024, it had taken Nitish by surprise. JDU sources say Nitish, who played the role of the architect of the India bloc and also hosted the first meeting in Patna, should have been a natural choice, something the party reiterated even today.
नीतीश कुमार जी इंडिया गठबंधन के विचारों के संयोजक हैं, विचारों के प्रधानमंत्री। मैं बहुत कैटेगरिकली आपसे कहना चाहता हूं।
As Nitish reshuffled his inner circle, showing no confidence to the man who has been his most trusted ally for 3 decades, it was like history repeating itself. The mercurial Nitish had earlier dropped RCP Singh, his man Friday, as JDU president because of Singh's growing proximity to the BJP leadership. Political circles in Patna are abuzz about Lalan Singh's regular meetings with RJD Supremo Lalu Yadav and Bihar's Deputy Chief Minister Tejasvi Yadav. This newfound closeness is intriguing, as Lalan was among the 5 petitioners in the fodder scam cases against Lalu. The RJD Supremo has been convicted in 5 of those cases so far.
हम नया अध्यक्ष बने हैं, उनका पार्टी का निर्णय रहा है, तो पहले भी अध्यक्ष रहे ही हैं वो लगातार, और पार्टी के सर्वमान्य नेता भी हैं, तो बने हैं तो अच्छी बात है, उनको शुभकामनाएं हैं।
Though the JDU has downplayed the change of guard by saying that Lalan Singh will be contesting the upcoming Lok Sabha elections from Munger, and he himself had requested to be relieved of the responsibility, but Lalan had said something different 24 hours ago.
नियमित बैठक राष्ट्रीय कार्यकारिणी की राष्ट्रीय परिषद की होती है और ये नियमित बैठक है। आपका मैनेजमेंट जो है वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नियंत्रण में है, हम आपको दोष नहीं दे रहे हैं, आपका मैनेजमेंट नियंत्रण में है। नैरेटिव भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो कहती है उसको सेट करते हैं।
Since the 2020 assembly elections, Nitish Kumar's JDU is the weakest among the big 3 parties in Bihar. Having broken away from the BJP and aligned with Lalu last year, is this Nitish again building up to another turn on the road for the Lok Sabha polls? With Maria Shakil, Bureau Report, NDTV.
In other news now, a watershed moment for Assam. It was truly historic when the Assam government, the centre and the pro-peace, pro-talk faction of the United Liberation Front of Assam marked a significant breakthrough in the decade-old problem of insurgency. A key peace deal was signed, and Union Home Minister Amit Shah and Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma were present during the signing ceremony, underscoring the gravity and importance the government attaches to this historic moment. Now, the negotiations spanning over a decade is a commendable achievement for the centre, and this will have wide-ranging ramifications on the ground as well, as far as people's land rights are concerned, and of course as far as insurgency in Assam is concerned. Ratndeep Chaudhary has this report.
A historic tripartite deal after over 4 decades of armed conflict in Assam. Finally, a peace accord between the government and the pro-talk faction of ULFA. Many see this as a step towards sustained peace in Assam.
The main features of the peace deal is that the ULFA will give up arms, be disbanded, not become a political party, and apart from that, ensure from the government of India that the NRC will be reviewed once again after the Supreme Court decides, as well as a final look at the entire CAA.
19 के बाद जितने समझौते हुए हैं, हम समय से आगे हैं, कहीं पर समय से पीछे नहीं है। समझौते की सारी बातें समयबद्ध तरीके से पूरी की जाएगी।
ये एकॉर्ड का बाद मैं विश्वास करता हूं कि असम में पूरा स्थायी शांति आएगा। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने आशीर्वाद दिया, गृह मंत्री अमित शाह जी ने खुद इसको पर्सनली सुपरवाइज किया कि सारा एकॉर्ड हो जाए, असम में शांति आए।
Ulfa has a history that's not parallel to any other rebel group. Formed in 1979, the group was active under the shadows of the Assam agitation till 1985. In 1990, President's rule was imposed in Assam. In 1991, Ulfa abducted 14 people including a foreign engineer. Operation Bajrang was launched against Ulfa soon after. In 1992, Ulfa agreed to talks with the government. Government then went on to suspend Operation Rhino against Ulfa. Again in 2009, Ulfa attempted to kill the then CM Prafulla Kumar Mahanta. In 2012, there was a formal split in Ulfa with Paresh Borua forming an independent faction. This peace deal has been signed in the absence of Ulfa's biggest leader, the chief of its armed wing, Paresh Borua, who now heads another faction of the group called the Ulfa Independent, and he is not ready to talk unless the core issue of sovereignty is discussed. This deal comes at a crucial time when Assam has witnessed a drastic decline in insurgency and only 4 districts in the state are under Armed Forces Special Powers Act. With Sunil Prabhu in New Delhi, in Guwahati, Ratndeep Chaudhary for NDTV.
So, well, a critical development there for Assam. But moving now to what's become a huge controversy in Karnataka. From a government school, pictures of a woman teacher in questionable poses with a young minor male student have gone viral. After a complaint by the boy's parents, the teacher has been suspended. Pratibha Raman reports on a case that raises some more important questions as far as Karnataka is concerned. Take a look.
At a time when treatment meted out to school students has hit the spotlight in Karnataka, pictures of a woman head teacher in a government school kissing and posing romantically with a teenage minor male student of the school had set off a new controversy. Head teacher of Murugamala Village Government High School in Chikbalapur has been suspended after the boy's parents complained.
ಒಂದು ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಒಂದು ಶೈಕ್ಷಣಿಕ ವಾತಾವರಣದ ಮೇಲೆ ವ್ಯತಿರಿಕ್ತ ಪರಿಣಾಮ ಬೀರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರವರನ್ನ ವರ್ಗಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅವರು ಕೋರಿದ್ರು ಎಸ್ಡಿಎಂಸಿ ಅವರು. ಮುಖ್ಯ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕಿ ಏನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ತಾಯಿ ಮಗನ ಸಂಬಂಧದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗೆ ಕಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯವನ್ನು ಲಿಖಿತವಾಗಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
While male teachers luring or misbehaving with school students has been a major concern, the acts of a woman teacher with an underage male child highlights the fact that there needs to be focus on protecting boys as well. With bureau inputs from Chikbalapur, Pratibha Raman for NDTV.
So quite a shocking case there, but moving now to international news, to a war that the world seems to have lost interest in. The Russia-Ukraine conflict, and in an unprecedented development, Russia unleashed its biggest air attack on Ukraine in a long time. With over 150 drones and missiles, Russia launched its deadliest attack this year. And Ukrainian President Zelensky said that an educational institution, a shopping mall and even a maternity ward of a hospital was hit, and that Russia used all the weapons in its arsenal. So quite a shocking development there. But Kadambini Sharma is now joining us live on the broadcast. So Kadambini, as I said, this is a war that the world seems to have forgotten. While our focus is very much on the Israel-Hamas war, the Russia-Ukraine conflict continues, and this seems to be the deadliest attack, the air attack this year. What is the extent of the damage that is being reported?
Well, the war started almost 2 years back. That was February 2022. And as the reports have come in, as the president has himself said, that it is one of the most heaviest attacks, air attacks, since the war began. Now, the army chief of Ukraine has said that the target were the critical infrastructure, the military installations, the industries and powerhouses. But as a matter of fact, not many of them have been have managed to hit the target. yes, many of the missiles were destroyed by Ukrainian army. But there have been reports of at least 12 deaths in different parts of Ukraine, one in Kyiv and 5 in Black Sea port in Odisha, and there are other injuries as well. More than 25-30 people, including 2 children, have been injured in this missile attack as well. And as you informed our viewers, there is a shopping center which has been hit. There is a residential 6-storied building which had been hit. There was a home which was hit, maternity ward which was hit, a kindergarten which was hit. Also, there was a missile attack in the region of Lviv, which is quite close to Poland. It shares a border with Poland, which is a NATO country. So the attack has been quite huge, and now the experts say this is basically to test the waters, to see whether the Western powers would continue to support Ukraine, which they have been doing for last 2 years. But there are also some voices saying that how long this can go on. So this is one of the most massive air attacks which Ukraine has seen, and it is still to be seen what Russia says about it. There has not been any comment till now.
Absolutely, Kadambini. In fact, support from global leaders also coming in. Rishi Sunak saying that we continue to condemn such attacks and stand with Ukraine. Thanks very much for joining us.